I am Malala, the girl who stood up for education and was shot by the Taliban. Within her memoir, she relays a deep connection with the Swat Valley, a remote part of Pakistan that borders Afghanistan. This poor, war-torn region struggles to stay afloat as the Taliban strikes unrelentingly. Malala's strength is always renewed through her inspiration, her father Ziauddin, who is the owner of an all-girls school that strives to provide an education to those who are denied one by their tyrannical and extremely Muslim public sector. With the help of writer Christina Lamb, Malala chronicles a very unique and three-dimensional relationship with her father. As a young man, Ziauddin himself almost became part of the jihadist extremist groups, but was grounded by the idea that you could be a faith-filled Muslim and still reserve the right for all humans to be treated equally. As Malala grows older, the two form a unique bond due to their unyielding quest for equality. Her faith is often renewed by his wisdom and public statements about all women and their right to education. Ziauddin is so unique not only for his ideologies, but also his actions in the public eye, where he treats his wife as an equal, unlike many other men who fear of the Taliban, and due to Muslim conformist ideologies. As a forward thinker and motivator, Malala found the strength to speak out against the Taliban and encourage every girl to speak up for their education. Because we are all Malala, and we must have a thirst for our education. The day Malala was shot point blank in a bus filled with her friends on their way to school, the Taliban thought they had silenced her. But whether or not her voice would ever speak of women's education again, or not, she knew her mission would be carried on by those who were touched by her message. In this sense, we are all Malala, and this is not only her fight and the fight of the Pakistanis, but also the fight of all women, pushed down by their male counterpart. Again and again, Malala forces the reader to think critically and accept the failures in our current culture towards women, and embrace the fact that we are all Malala, fighting for our right to a quality education. Her words alone can capture the sense of urgency and importance in her message.
To ensure freedom and equality for women, so that they can flourish. We cannot all succeed when half of us are held back. We call upon our sisters around the world to be brave, to embrace the strength within themselves and realize their full potential. Dear brothers and sisters, we want schools and education for every child's bright future.
Malala Yousafzai gives a voice to the voiceless, in a place where that is not always welcome. She speaks out on every platform, never thinking about its implications for her safety. This courage and fearlessness must be preserved and replicated. She stands to make the world a more equal and welcome place for women and for all people through her battle with sexism, extremist Muslims, and societal pressures. By empowering young women, she unites us all under her battle for education. Soy Malala. Ako ay Malala. Olen Malala. Mi estas Malala. Ik ben Malala. Ja sam Malala. Ek es Malala. Estu Malala. I am Malala.